Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing another video in my university series, and this one I feel it was very applicable right now. People are getting ready to go to uni, they're preparing, they're buying things, they need to know what to take. So this is my uni essentials video. If you're interested and you want to see what it is that you need to take to university, then please keep on watching. So I just wanted to say to start off before I forget that I am going to do a whole packing list that you can print off and tick as you go along. And I will link that in the description box down below. So I'm going to mention a couple of things in this video. I'm not going to mention everything that is in that list because this would take a long time and we all know that I can chat for a while. So I'm just going to try and keep this video a little bit shorter by just naming a couple of things. And I've broken it down into like actual university studying, bedroom, bathroom and your kitchen. And those are the areas that I'm thinking of that you can break it down and have a packing list for each thing. Like I said before, I'm very much a list person. I like to-do list structure. I like to tick things off as I'm going along. So if you're that kind of person, then this video is going to be for you. So without further ado, let's just get into the essentials. So moving into university. So the couple of things that I've put in here that I thought was important to share is, of course, number one, a laptop. I was quite late, even though I had a laptop. My laptop was so old, it was the kind that I literally couldn't go into uni and use it. It had to be constantly plugged into the mains, it had to be on charge all the time. So I went through my first year and half of my second year of uni actually without a laptop. I made all my notes on a notebook, which you can do. I just found it so much easier actually having a laptop in lectures and in seminars. You can Google things, you can save things all in one area, saves you bringing in all of your written notes that you've made for all classes. Everything's just saved on your laptop in different folders. So number one, a laptop. The second thing that I really think people should bring, what I class as an essential, is an A4 binding folder and some dividers. I got this tip back in A-levels when I was doing my 4 A-levels and then I went down to my 3 AS levels. I had a divider for each of my subjects, and within that subject, the dividers, I had plastic wallets. So I got a big black A4 binding folder, within that different coloured dividers, and within those plastic wallets. So then for each of my modules, to say I was studying like 5 different topics, I would have, for example, employment law, contract law, commercial law, and all of these different types of areas of law. So within that I would have my plastic wallet. So then when I go to seminars, because they do give you printouts, things to actually write on, discussions, if you do mind maps, if you do practice like papers or mocks or written essays that you hand in, everything can be stored in there. I just found that a really good thing to have, to store everything together, to refer back to. And I would keep that at uni, I would keep that at home, at my uni house or flat. I wouldn't bring that into uni with me every day. So that was just one thing that I think is an essential, something to actually keep a written work in, because you do a lot of written essays. Well, it depends what course you're doing, but for me, I did a lot of written essays and it was really useful to have all of those in one place so I can refer back, see what I did, and then, you know, just have everything stored in one place. Another really important thing that I've literally done throughout my whole school years is have a calendar on the wall and also a personal diary. And I don't mean like a dear diary, I mean like an actual like yearly diary. So I have my calendar on the wall so I can see. It's really important when certain dates are coming up. Oh, I've got an exam then, I've got this, that, so you can visualise it, you can actually see it on the wall. And also my diary, so I'd write down, say I've got, because I plan my weeks, I would write Monday, need to do like employment law prep due in next Friday, and I'll tick it off as I've done it. Tuesday, let's say doctor's appointment at 4 o'clock, got prep to do for this, seminar at that time. So everything's kind of in one place and I can see my weekly plan. So I've got like my monthly on my wall and my weekly plan in my diary. So having a calendar and a diary just to keep really organised, you can see as a whole what you're doing for the month, and then weekly what you've got plans, and anything important that you've got coming up in that week. So I found those really useful. Of course, having notebooks so you can actually make written notes, practice doing written essays, because not everything is going to be submitted online. I think sometimes you get too used to typing on laptops, and then when it comes to actually exams, you're having to write for 3 hours, you are stuck because you've been so used to typing. So I think it's important to have a couple of notebooks to make notes and to practice some essays as well. So yeah, and the last thing that I've put is a USB stick. Of course, you're going to do quite a few presentations, save really important pieces of work, and it is so important. I can't stress enough how important it is to save things on in different places. I know a lot of people that did their dissertation and just saved it on their laptop, and if your laptop breaks, that's it, your dissertation's gone. So you want to have a USB stick as a backup. So any important work that you want to save, you can save it on your laptop, but also save it on a USB stick, just in case anything happens to that laptop or the file corrupts, you want to have a backup copy saved. So there's just a few things that I've put as an essential for uni. Now moving on to the bedroom, and these are mainly for first year, because I think as you go into your second and third year, you've got everything. So this is your like packing list for your first year. You're just about to go to uni. So the first thing that I've put is command hooks. You can't actually, unless your uni allows you to, hang any pictures on the wall using nails, or like really make the place feel like home. So using command hooks, they have a sticky back. A lot of people use them if they're in rented accommodations. And you would stick these command hooks on the wall, and then you can hang pictures on, hang like dressing gown on there, hang towels on the wall. It makes a place feel a lot more like a home. And then at the end of the year, you can just peel it off. It's just a sticky back. It's not that strong, so you can't put anything too heavy on there. And you can just peel it off at the end of the year and it doesn't leave a mark. So having command hooks is really useful, so you can hang your pictures, hang your towels, hang your dressing gown, and make it feel more homely. So definitely command hooks. And a massive essential for me was a dressing gown. I'm the type of person that I live in a dressing gown all year round, pretty much. And it was really important for me just to have, again, another home comfort. I've always lived in a dressing gown, so I definitely took mine to uni. I found that my uni accommodation in first year was freezing, even though you have little heat thermometers in your room that you can turn the temperature up or turn it down. It really didn't make too much of a difference to me. Like, I was cold a lot. I even had the heater on in summer. So having my dressing gown on, just more cozy, made me feel more at home. So definitely dressing gown is an essential for me. Again, similar thing with slippers, again, a massive essential, because uni flats aren't that nice. They really remind me of like you are staying in a commercial building where you've got fire exits, fire extinguishers on the wall, you've got notices here, it's not very homely at all. And the carpets are very, like the ones we had, unless your accommodation is new, very old, worn, like the type of carpets where like it cringes when my foot would touch it. And also there was no way I was going into the kitchen barefoot with no socks or slippers on, because not everybody's going to be as clean or as tidy as you. Crumbs on the floor, alcohol on the floor, yeah. So slippers or fluffy socks were definitely another essential, because I would just cringe at the thought of going barefoot anywhere really, apart from even my own room, and it's just me in there. I still didn't really like the feel of the carpet on my feet, so that was another essential for me. Of course, you've got all of your normal things in your bedroom, like your duvet, mattress toppers. I found really useful, just to make the bed a bit more comfortable. These are beds that people have slept on for years. They may replace them every couple of years, but these mattresses are quite often pretty cheap. They buy them in bulk, so they're going to be quite springy and uncomfy. So having a mattress topper is just making it a little bit more comfortable for you. Obviously pillows. I had a rug, so it was just like as soon as I got out of bed, I was put my feet on that gross carpet. I had a nice fluffy rug. Another thing that I've put is Netflix, definitely an essential because you don't have TVs. Again, every accommodation is different, but for me at Nottingham Trent, repping, we had no tellies in the room, we had no tellies at all in any of the accommodations, so it was important to have some sort of just downtime, and having your laptop and having some Netflix was like what me watching my telly in bed, watching a film before you go to bed, having YouTube on before I go to sleep, or something on in the background whilst I'm doing some work. So definitely Netflix and laptop, very important for bedroom. Also having a lamp or fairy lights, because again you just want to make it feel homely, and you don't necessarily want to be getting out of bed. For me, it was so cold, getting out of bed, turning off the main light, getting into bed, just having my phone is the only thing that would light up the room. I really liked having just a little bedroom lamp next to me, and it just made it, and I could just switch it off then go to sleep. It just made it feel a lot more homely, and essentially that's what you want. You are moving away from home, you have probably never done it before, it is very overwhelming, it is very different, and you just want to make yourself feel as comfortable and as happy as possible. And little things like having a fairy lights or a bedroom lamp, your dressing gown, mattress toppers to make it more comfy and make you feel happier, that is definitely an essential in my eyes. Another one that I've put, of course, pictures of people from home. I brought a couple of picture frames and I left some empty because I wanted to put pictures in there with my new friends and new memories as well. So another essential is pictures. I know some people went crazy with the pictures and literally printed out hundreds and would blue tack them onto their walls. They would literally have like a picture wall just full of people from home, family, friends, and new memories as well. So pictures is again another big essential. Last one that I'm going to do from bedroom is an Aira, and this is actually a recommendation that I asked my friends if what they thought their essentials were, and one of my friends come back and said an Aira, like a clothing horse. So you do have to pay for your washing machines and your tumble dryers, and obviously you're students, you want to try and save money as much as possible, so having an Aira that you can keep in your bedroom to dry your washing is another way to save money, so you're not spending it on tumble dryers. I personally didn't do this only because I was lucky enough to get my washing washed and dried for me by my boyfriend's mum, my mother-in-law, every weekend when they'd come back. And yeah, I was lucky enough I didn't need to use the washing facilities at uni, but most people do. So yeah, an Aira was another one that was an essential that I hadn't found, but somebody else thought it was a really good idea, and it makes sense. You can save money and just have the Aira in your room. So that's another one. And actually I said that was the last one, but the last one that I'm going to say is a heater for your room. Actually, have I said that? No, I've said that it was really cold in the uni bedrooms, which it is, and they have a little heat thermometer in there, but it wasn't warm enough for me. And sometimes when you're like getting into your bedroom, into your bed, I'm not going to go to sleep with my dressing gown on. So I brought a portable heater, little like oil heater to uni with me, and I kept that in my room for first year, and it made all the difference. I would put that on for like 30 minutes before I knew I was going to go into bed, so I'd probably be in my friend's room watching something on the laptop or just in the kitchen chatting, making dinner. So by the time that I get into my bedroom and get into bed, I'm coming into a nice warm room and a warm bed. Again, it makes all the difference, and for me that was definitely an essential. And it might be something that you kind of realise that you need or don't need as you go to uni, because everybody's accommodation is going to be different. Yours might be boiling hot and you don't need a heater, but for me it was really cold and I really appreciated having that heater. So now moving on to bathroom essentials. Of course, you've got all the necessities, so shampoos, conditioners, toothpastes, bleach was another one, a toilet brush, like a toilet scrubber, towels, hand towels, bath mats, what else? Oh, and soap dispensers, and another one that I've put is a hair catcher. So what I mean is you get those little devices that you can put in the plug hole, and it will catch all the hairs that you get to stop them going down the drain, because you don't know how much hair has gone down there, was getting trapped, getting clogged up. I didn't want to add to more hair getting trapped and clogged down those drains, because a lot of my hair can come out in the shower. So I actually didn't buy one of these. Well, I didn't buy one at all, but when I was in my uni house, one of the girls bought a hair catcher, and it definitely made all the difference, because with 4 girls sharing a household, all having long hair, all thick, it was going to come out in the shower, and there's no way we're trying to unblock one of those drains. So a hair catcher is another essential, I think. If you know your hair comes out a lot, you don't want to have to deal with the embarrassment of calling maintenance because you've blocked the drain with your hair. Just buy one of those cheap hair catchers that you can get from Amazon, and when you finish your shower, you can just get it in a piece of tissue, throw it in the bin. So they are a couple of my bathroom essentials. And finally, I feel like I've talked so quickly and this video's gone really quick, but it's just because I've got the list in front of me. Let's not mess around. People are going to uni soon, so let's just get these essentials going. So kitchen ones, obviously you only need 2 or 3 max of each thing. 2 mugs, water glasses, cutlery, wine glasses or alcohol glasses, plates, baking trays, colanders, cheese graters, can openers, chopping boards, knives, couple of tea towels, other utensils such as spatulas, ladles, those kind of things, pots, pans, and the last one I've put is a slow cooker. Again, not really an essential, but it definitely helps me in my 2nd and 3rd year to have something that I can just throw everything in one pot, let it cook whilst I'm at uni, come back and my dinner is done. So that was a very, very quick and brief uni essentials list. Like I've said, check the description box down below because I'll have a full list of everything down there, and it's a packing list so you can tick it off as you go along. So I really hope you've enjoyed this university video. To people that are going to uni in September, I wish you all the luck and I hope you have the most amazing time and your uni experience isn't tainted by everything that's going on in the world right now. So yeah, good luck to you 2020 freshers. Give this video a like and a comment. Check out my other university videos as well if you are a fresher just about to go to uni, because I've got all the advice for you as to what to expect. Other than that, I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.